Good morning, this is the Johnny Fongo Show. I am Johnny Fongo. It is March 9th, 2021. Hard to believe. March 9th already. Welcome to the show. A little bit about the show real quick. I'm here just to share my information, share my research on the cannabis stock sector. I have been tracking and investing in the sector since 2012. Just a regular guy, big fan of the plant, big fan of investing, big fan of trading, love to do my research. So this show is just a way to share what I've found. All this news is very recent, as of the last 24 hours that's on this show. It's compiled from just doing a keyword search on cannabis. It's easy to do. Anybody can do it. I'm just sharing it. All right, so let's get on with it. We're going to run through some headlines real quick and then focus on a few stories a little bit deeper. First headline this morning came through at 4:35 a.m. Says CBD regulation in Canada 2021 report covers all areas of law from cultivation and growing requirements, finished products and extracts to countries' medical and recreational cannabis regimes. Again, that came in at 4:35 a.m. this morning from our friends at the Business Wire. Next headline to look at is Juva Life enrolls first human subject in cannabis registry study. That's going to be an interesting one. I think we'll come back to that and look at that further. That came in at 4:30 a.m. this morning from Globe News Wire. Next one is Presto Doctor presents Missouri Dispensary 101. Everything to know about the new Missouri dispensaries. Well, it just so happens that came through at 4:20 a.m. We all know what 420 means. So, hey, they must have some pretty good stuff going on there. At Access Wires, we might dig into that as well. Next up, Cannabis signs new production supply deal. Comes through at 3:26 a.m. on the Dow Jones. Cannabis Group announces agreement with PharmaCann Polska for its first-of-a-kind production line for medical cannabis vape cartridges. BevCan solidifies partnership with Next Leaf to manufacture high-quality THC and CBD-infused beverages. That comes at us at 3 a.m. this morning from Business Wire. We covered BevCan last week a little bit with a story. Next up is CannTab, granted third patent and receives a 400K purchase order in Australia. And that came through at 12:05 a.m. on the PR Newswire. All right, so we've got a few headlines to look at first thing this morning, and it's very early. I'm starting this off at 6 a.m. this morning, trying to get a jump on some things. Let's look here at Juva Life enrolls first human subject. That's an interesting one. I'd like to look at that. Okay, it looks like Juva Life. The ticker is JUVAF. Currently trading at about 96 cents, 96.5 cents is where it's at right now. Let's just look at this real quick. It says Juva Life enrolls first human subject in cannabis registry study. Juva Life Incorporated on the Canadian Stock Exchange, it's JUVA. On the OTC QB, it is JUVAF. On the Frankfurt Exchange, it's 4VV. Juva Life, a California-based life science company, today announced the enrollment of the first human subject into its Natural History of Disease Cannabis Registry clinical study. This establishment of the Controlled Patient Registry Study is Juva's first step in establishing a clinical methodology to efficiently gauge the clinical effect of various cannabis-based formulations on human subjects. Juva Life is focused on developing safe, evidence-based cannabis products. Juva has developed a technology platform that consists of chemistry, clinical, and data science that enables the company to learn how cannabis works at a fraction of the cost compared to competitors. Juva's initial focus is generally centered on information-defining compositions of matter suitable for consumer and pharmaceutical product development. Well, Well, getting some humans involved there. That's awesome. All right, that's something to look at. JUVAF on the OTC, Juva Life. Might warrant some further investigation. Presto Doctor presents Missouri Dispensary 101. Everything to know about the new Missouri dispensaries. Cannabis Sativa Incorporated on the OTC QB. It is CBDS. Now, I remember this one from a long, long time ago. This is one of the first ones you could find back in 2012, if you were looking. Carla agrees with that. Carla, good morning. How are you? You're good? Okay. I just fed you, so you shouldn't be too angry. That was Carla, my co-host. She's just stopping in to scream at us a little bit. Yes, I know. It's terrible. Yeah, I know. Okay. I got to get back to it. But Cannabis Sativa, yeah, I remember them from, wow, long, long time ago. Let's ask one of our virtual friends to help us with this one. And we'll get some more information on this Presto Doctor and the Missouri Dispensary 101.
Presto Doctor presents Missouri Dispensary 101, everything to know about the new Missouri dispensaries. Today 4:20 a.m. ET, Atcheswire, print. Mesquite, NV/Atcheswire/ March 9, 2021 / Cannabis Sativa, Incorporated, CBDS, is proud to announce that Presto Doctor, the #1 patient-rated medical cannabis telemedicine service, is presenting Missouri Dispensary 101, everything you ever wanted to know about our new Missouri dispensaries from AZ in 2021, on March 13, 2021 from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Learn about how to get a card to access dispensaries, what you'll need to visit, dispensary etiquette, and the new locations now open near you and more. Once the event concludes, we will provide a unique discount code for attendees to use when getting their medical card, as well as follow-up from our participants. The event will go over the following. A brief intro to the Missouri Medical Program * dispensaries in 2021, and how to choose a dispensary. The dispensary experience after your dispensary visit, important dispensary and patient resources about Presto Doctor, and getting your medical card, event close and Q/A. If you are interested in participating in the event as a presenter or sponsor, please contact Abrahama at prestodoctor.com or Ryan at prestodoctor.com. About Presto Doctor. Presto Doctor is the #1 patient-rated fully online medical cannabis recommendation service, with over 15K 5-star reviews on TrustSpot. On Presto Doctor's platform, potential patients can speak to a compassionate doctor who specializes in medical cannabis, privately and completely online. Our patients pick their physician and appointment times, either on demand or up to a week in advance, and conduct their video evaluation via our customer-built HIPAA-compliant telemedicine service. Presto Doctor has helped tens of thousands of patients get medical cannabis cards in California, Nevada, New York, Oklahoma, Missouri, Pennsylvania, Illinois, and Iowa. Presto Doctor prides itself in providing an easy process, exceptional customer support, and compassionate doctors that focus on education and patient empowerment. Patients only pay if approved and are provided a customized treatment plan post-appointment. About Cannabis Sativa, Inc. Cannabis Sativa, Incorporated, CBDS, is engaged in telehealth, contract manufacturing CBD-infused products, and the licensing of cannabis-related intellectual property, marketing and branding for cannabis-based products and services, operation of cannabis-related technology services, and ancillary business activities. CBDS holds a U.S. patent on the Ecuadorian sativa strain of cannabis, a U.S. patent for a marijuana lozenge, a cannabis-based pharmaceutical composition for the treatment of hypertensive disorders by submucosal delivery, and trade secret formulas and processes, and operates subsidiaries including Presto Doctor, a registered trademark, GK Manufacturing and Packaging, Wild Earth Natural Saw, a registered trademark, and iBud Tender. The company licenses the High and White Rabbit brands, and is the official licensee for Virgin Mary Jane brand.
Okay, great. Sounds like Presto Doctor and Cannabis Sativa Incorporated are getting after it down there. Our next story is going to let's look at this Cannabis signs new production supply deal. Looks like it's getting a bunch of vape cartridges. Let's check this one out here real quick. Guy, would you do the honors here?
Cannabis Group announces agreement with Pharmacan Polska for a first-of-its-kind production line for medical cannabis vape cartridges. Today 3:11 a.m. Eastern Time, Business Wire, print. Cannabis Group plc has announced its second key agreement following its hugely successful IPO 2 weeks ago with Pharmacan Polska. Under the agreement, Pharmacan and Cannabis will establish a customized production line for Cannabis vape pods cartridges. The initial production capability will be approximately 36,000 cartridges a month with the ability to increase production later in the year. The cartridges are an essential part of Cannabis Vape Pod, our platform, a medically certified inhalation device that works with patented, precision-targeted formulas. The vaporizer device is designed to provide trusted relief to those suffering from a variety of disorders including PTSD, insomnia and chronic pain, and is produced in a certified GMP medical facility, setting a new medical standard, engendering trust, and ensuring peace of mind for patients. It is intended that the device will replace the main medical cannabis delivery method of smoking. Pharmacan Polska, based in Warsaw, and is a part of the FIN International Group, has a fully licensed compound comprises both an indoor cultivation facility and an EU GMP standard extraction facility for production of products based on cannabinoids. According to the agreement, Pharmacan Polska and Cannabis will establish a dedicated production line for the vape pods medicinal formulas that will use Cannabis filling equipment and production protocols. Pharmacan Polska will supply raw materials from one of Pharmacan's International Group facilities with an initial capacity manufacturing of Cannabis production line at 36,000 units per purchase month with the ability to further increase production when necessary. Cannabis, a medical cannabis company based in the UK and Israel, provides innovative solutions for the medical cannabis industry. Having built a medically validated IP that includes delivery systems working with patented formulations, Cannabis' initial product development is focused on vaporization, including both medical-grade vaporizers and formulations of medical cannabis extracts. Avi Hutamir, CEO Cannabis Group plc said, "Following the increased fundraise achieved at the IPO, we are able to accelerate preparations for supply of medicinal cannabis products in addition to building our CBD wellness business. I am delighted to work with Pharmacan, which will enable us to provide medical cannabis vape products to thousands of patients safely and effectively using our medical-grade vape pod device." Yuval Swarev, Director of Business Development, FIN International, as part of our expansion strategy, we are happy to sign this milestone agreement with Cannabis to bring innovative cannabis products to the UK, Europe and Israel. I believe this will open a new era of medical delivery methods in the cannabis industry. About FIN International. FIN is a pharmaceutical company that applies global standards in the production of cannabis-based pharmaceutical extracts and final pharmaceutical forms. Using the Israeli and Canadian market experience, their mission is to ensure the availability of products containing cannabinoids of natural origin while maintaining strictly controlled pharmaceutical quality and to disseminate knowledge about its medicinal use. About Cannabis Group plc. Cannabis aims to create a new standard in the medical cannabis industry by building an ecosystem that improves the well-being of millions around the world by providing an alternative solution to the smoking of medicinal cannabis flowers. With a focus on the distribution of cannabis-derived products for medical patients and non-THC products for CBD consumers, Cannabis has conducted extensive research and development in order to produce high-quality cannabis extract formulas, innovative medical-grade vaporizers, and various non-smoking consumption solutions.
All right, thank you, Guy. That was another global story.